Hey everybody, it's Steve from Corporate Gone Country. I'm just an ex-corporate guy trying to do country things, and sometimes I even get them right. The country thing I'm doing today is putting together an archery blind from scratch. It's the end of the hunting season, and my handy brother-in-law and nephew are out in the hunting blinds this morning. I'm sitting in the house drinking coffee, staying warm, and putting together plans and a bill of material for these archery blinds. We've been using these blackout blinds on this hunting property in Southwest Texas very successfully for the last couple of years. So I want to put one in a spot that doesn't have an archery blind right now. It does have a rifle blind, but I want to have it as dual use. We're headed into Home Depot in Del Rio, Texas. We're ready to check out. There's my brother-in-law and my nephew. We're almost ready to go. Okay, we got it all on there. It's a 60-mile trip back to the deer camp, and we got some tools ready to go to kind of clear a spot for the blind. Okay, we're facing north here from behind the feeder. The rifle blind's in the background, and we want to put the blind right tucked in that little pocket there, about 20 yards from the fence. Okay, I'm just going to level this out a little bit with this steel rake and get rid of some of these rocks. So we managed to clear off this area a little here. It's a little sloped, but we'll deal with that when we build the blind. And we knocked down some obstructions that were in the way of our shooting lane. And we're taking a load of framing in this deck. And we've gone ahead and made the cutouts already for the columns. Okay, we're working in kind of windy conditions. We kind of pre-assembled the decking here by putting these boards on right here and right here, and then we just have one screw in most of the columns, and unfortunately our batteries ran out on our tools, so we're going to leave this like this for a couple hours while we go charge some batteries. We're using 4x4x10s for the corner columns, and it makes it nice. It's one piece going all the way up to the top. We're using a 2x6 here in the center so we can attach our sheet metal on the outside, and also so we have a place to hang our bow. But a lot of what you see here is also temporary bracing to help us with this high wind that's happening out here today. Well, it's the next day, still December 2024. We have been out hunting in the morning, and we came about midday here to get as far along as this thing as we can. So we got a lot of the framing up, and again, we've got these cross braces down there to help keep this thing standing from the wind. We can still have a little bit of time here to sit in a rifle blind this evening. We'll come back here in the spring and try to finish this thing out, but certainly we want to have it done before hunting season 2025. Okay, well, it's about almost 4 weeks later from when we left, and me and Mrs. Corporate Gone Country have come out here on a cold January day. It's getting a little warm though, warmer, and we were able to put that roof framing up. We made nice little progress here. We want to wait till it's warmer, and then what we'll do is we'll paint the one side of that corrugated metal black. So one of the features of this blind is it's black on the interior, so we're just going ahead, and before we put the panels up, we're just spray painting them black on one side. And we put the roof on first using rubber grommeted screws and corrugated metal. And we did get the sides on, and we did get it tied down with that wire there to a pretty strong root of that bush, and then on the other side we're just tied down to a big rock. So if a south wind comes up, I don't think it's going to push it over, or a north wind. It's the east and west winds that are going to push it over. And we have to leave tomorrow. This was a really quick trip, so we'll have to finish it on a later date. So my son and his buddies went out to the property about a month later for a bachelor party, and they came across this unfortunate sight My tie downs didn't work well enough and the blind blew over, so I'm going to have to restore it. And I did a whole nother video on this, which is on the YouTube channel, Corporate Gun Country. I was out here by myself and I tried to get this thing re-stood up. I wasn't having a lot of luck with the method I was using, but I got far enough to where I could take the four-wheeler and use one of the old tethers that had not worked very well for me and get this blind stood back up. I was pretty happy about it. So there's some damage to it, and I need to tether it down better. I'm not going to be able to finish it this trip, so I just need to protect it from falling over in the wind again. Well, this ain't pretty, but I think it'll stand up in the wind. I got a new cable there on that corner, another cable over there going down to the ground. I rehooked this rock back up, now that it has two cables backing it up. And then I put these braces, just slapped them up there with a couple of screws. I reattached the cabling to help it not fall the other way. But with all this on here now, it shouldn't fall over. Okay, it's late August. The blind is finally done. That's the Black Hole 2.0. Wear black clothing in the blind and sit in the back of it, and you're pretty well concealed for bow hunting. So we got a nice set of steps here for those. Oh, look at that. We already got some raccoons who decided that they wanted to use the steps. That's nice. Let's see if they're in there. I don't see anybody. Now, this being a late August morning, the sun is actually hitting this from the front. And when it's wintertime, it'll be hitting it more from the side, so that hole will even be blacker. I'm standing in the kill zone. Right behind me is the feeder. And this is about 18 yards, probably 20 yards from the back of the blind. I probably need to paint those posts, so maybe I'm not quite done. Paint those black, but that's an easy job. Got that new chair in the back. So this is a new hunting spot. Well, thanks for watching today's episode of Corporate Gun Country. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate your viewership and hope to see you on a future video. Bye now.